Hello, good evening, ladies. I'm your host, Khalil, the host of Khalil Sports, but I'm live here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County. Here today, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of news I'm gonna get you guys into. I'm gonna get you guys the fact that LeBron James is cleared of COVID protocols. He's coming back tonight. By the way, later on tonight. By the way, after submitting 2 negative tests. By the way, and that's a piece of good news there. Gives you guys a not so good news here. The AB has been suspended 3 games for carrying a fake COVID vax card, which is a direct COVID protocol violation. And not just that, it may get a whole lot worse. And I'll tell you why that is. I'll get you guys also into the fact that UVA football coach by the name of Bronco Mendenhall has stepped away after 6 seasons, by the way. Raleek Brown goes to USC after Lincoln Riley was the USC was named the new USC coach. Get you guys into the that's Raleek Brown, by the way. Also get you guys for the Bulls. Knicks lost to the Bulls yet again, by the way. Grizz, they beat down the Thunder by badly. Oh my goodness, that was wow, that's pretty good there. Also get you guys to the fact that let's see here. That Beth Phoenix is going to be leaving NXT after War Games on Sunday. Get you guys also into the fact that a scuffle broke out during Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 3-6 Mafia, which a lot of people have been really intrigued about these past 24 hours. Get you guys the fact that Neil O'Shea has been released as Blazers president, B-ball operations, and GM after he's being investigated of workplace misconduct, by the way, bullying, intimidation, and also making explicit remarks towards the staff members, by the way. Danny Jones is out with a straight neck injury. Get you guys to the fact that Marcus Freeman is a new Notre Dame coach, by the way. That's some interesting news right there. Brian Kelly debuts a Southern accent while at a LSU b-ball game. And other news to come, by the way, guys. So stay tuned, everybody. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna start things with the fact that LeBron James, it's the return of the king, guys. So LeBron James has submitted 2 negative tests. He is gonna be coming back after he cleared protocols already, and he's in good spirits for now. Now, basically, he did, however, unknowingly got COVID. By the way, I mean he did quarantine, but the thing is that what happened here that it was a false positive. I thought it was a statement. I thought a statement of the Lakers organization had COVID, but that probably wasn't the case though, because I mean, sure, LeBron James was vaxxed, but it turned out to be a false positive. So LeBron James, he will be returning tonight against the Clips. By the way, after he cleared COVID protocols, that's some really, really, really good news there. So it's not. I mean, he may probably have lied about it. It's not like he lied about it, even though he may have, with some people pointing fingers at him too. And it's not just not that he clearly admitted that. Not that he's kept it hidden secret though, but I think it's safe to say that LeBron James, having a false positive, that's fine, I guess. But he's taking care of himself. That's what he's doing. I mean, the king's got to take care of himself. He's a vaxxed up king. As far as he's not a COVID king. So no, he's not a COVID king. He had a false positive. That is all I can say on that, everybody. So it's a good thing that he's back. So I'm satisfied with that, which I am. So I know Laker Nation, they're so satisfied too as well. So your thoughts about that, everybody? Let me know about that. He returns tonight, guys. So I'm satisfied that he's coming back. That is all. There's, like I said, that's the Killer will be coming back later on tonight when Lake Show gets the Clips tonight, guys, and it's that Battle of LA. So I have the Lake Show. So what condition will Killer James be in against the Clips? By the way, let me know in the comment section about that. I will definitely address the response to everybody. Another news here I want to get you guys into. This vaxxed up piece of trash, AB, suspended 3 games for carrying a fake COVID vax card, and which is also a direct COVID protocol violation. This saw after his personal chef, says that he purchased a fake COVID vax card. He didn't necessarily pay his personal chef for sure. His personal chef told ESPN about that, but clearly AB did not live up to expectations, which he did not. AB is trash. You want to know why this is? AB put himself at risk. He put the fans at risk. He put his cellmates at risk. Tampa Bay, Mike Evans. He even put all his other teammates in dire jeopardy. That's what he did. AB, think before you act. All right? You got to take care of yourself. You have to. Take responsibility for your own actions. Think before you act. Sure, you may come back from an injury. But AB, let me tell you this right now. 3 games isn't enough. It's not. And so instead of being suspended, you should be exiled from the Bucks roster for good. That's what should have happened, but it didn't. So I'm honestly ashamed of that. So clearly, it was a good thing to suspend him. Now he was suspended without pay. But he's not the only one suspended. 2 other teammates were suspended as well. Mike Edwards and John Franklin III. They've also been suspended without pay as well. Now both are eligible to come back on the 26th when the Bucks take on the Panthers. By the way, Camden and the Panthers. So clearly, AB. This is typical AB. Make him something like a vaxxed up piece of trash that he's always been his entire life. Not just that, he put his whole career in jeopardy. Bruce Arians in jeopardy, Bucks fans in jeopardy, the viewers, all subscribers, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. Tom Brady was vouching for you. And the fact is, you AB, were putting yourself in danger. You made the dumb decision of your life. Don't carry a fake COVID vax card or purchase one, all right? Get a real COVID vax card. If you're vax, get a COVID vax card. That's what you got to do, AB. So, AB, think about yourself. Think about your fans. Think about your close ones. Think about your teammates. Think about Bruce Arians. Think about subscribers. Think about management. Think about everybody. Bucks fans too. Everyone. All right? So, AB, I obviously think you should be removed. You should be released from the Bucks. That's what should have happened. But you're lucky you got away with this one. You got lucky you got away with this one. You got lucky you got 3 games. It should have been 10 games or 20 games. Matter of fact, matter of fact, I'm gonna say right now that he should be released from the Bucks. That's what should have happened. But no, that didn't happen. Sure, it's coming off an ankle injury, but clearly this is it's typical. It's absolute BS. It is. And fans, you can say what you want about this, but AB put his whole career on the line. His career was in dire jeopardy, and he knows better. Take care of yourself. If you're vaxxed, say you're vaxxed. If you weren't vaxxed, then you're lying. So you think you're trying to keep this all in secret? I don't think so, AB. Didn't think so. You're sure you may be denying the whole thing, but no. You got caught in the act. That's what happened to you. You got exposed on live TV in front of everybody, the whole world, the whole country, the entire globe saw you. I mean, they say you purchased a fake COVID vax card. You, AB, are trash. You always have been, and you always will be. That's what I say, everybody. So, AB, you're trash. You're a garbage. You always have been, and you always will be. And you should apologize. And you should apologize to Tom Brady. You should apologize to Bruce Arians. Apologize to yourself. Apologize to the Bucks fans. Apologize to everybody. Do so. On all cylinders. You should know better than this. You should know better. So, AB, I hope you learned your lesson. I hope you did. But, AB, you're full of BS. You always have been. You always will be. You're absolute trash anyway. And this is probably going to be, I mean, sure, you were released from Steelers. You were released from the Raider Nation. You're released from the Patriots. And you were also, but now you're gonna end up being released from the Bucks. Despite you being suspended 3 games for a code violation for carrying a fake COVID score, which some you should not be doing at all. So, AB, you've been thinking about your health, you're thinking about your well-being, your safety, everyone around you. Even fans, they hate you now. They already did before, they can hate you yet again. You're trying to keep your nose clean, but no, that won't work well. No. You are just trash. That's it. Your career is going to be trashed. You should have never. And by the way, AB, you're going to realize that you came back to the NFL. You, AB, are going to end up releasing the Bucks. You will. Like it or not. And they're not going to accept you. They're going to forgive me. They're probably going to forgive you, but please. They probably won't anyway, because AB, you are trash. That's all I can say to you. That's all I can say to you. Then there's this, ladies and gentlemen, that UVA football coach Bronco Mendenhall was released after 6 seasons, by the way. So that's all there's I can say on that, everybody. And that's some big news there. Also, some other news here I want to get you guys into that, I'm very upset about this, and I'm so upset. Bulls defeat the Knicks again, 119-115. And DeMar DeRozan had 34 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and a block. You had Zach Levine, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Nikola Vucevic had 27 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. Julius Randle had 30 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks. Now D Rose had 16 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block. Evan Fournier had scored 16 points, 1 rebound, 4 steals. Alec Burks had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Immanuel Quickley had 15 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals. You know, the Knicks, they have been a successful franchise. You know, they've been, they were an absolute dumpster franchise with a bad record. But, last season they turned it all around. They had a winning streak. That was good. And, they made it to the playoffs. Got eliminated in the first round. But I'm not pleased with that. They got this far. The Knicks, the Knicks are still one of the good teams, which they are, but they're one of the top teams. But my goodness. This past season, the Knicks are so good. But this past week, they lost to the Nets when the refs robbed them of victory because of bad officiating. And then last night, where Taj Gibson got ejected that game, they lost again. Knicks, they already beaten the Bulls on my 28th birthday, for crying out loud. And I was pleased with that. And then just weeks later, they get revenge on the Bulls. That was scary. And then yet again, the Bulls get revenge on the Knicks. And then yet again, last night they take out the Knicks yet again, which I'm very upset about. And the Bulls, they're for real. Zach Levine, Zio Alonzo Ball, and DeMar DeRozan, they most certainly are an absolute franchise right now, are an absolute winning franchise. I mean, look, this year's Bulls, they're no different from the 93 to 97 to 2000 Bulls. No. They're no different, guys. When you had MJ, Scottie P, you also had Dennis Rodman and all those guys. And John Stockton, too. But clearly, they're not like that. So, clearly, you have the Three Musketeers of Zach Levine, Zio2, and Lonzo. Yeah, Zach Levine, Lonzo Ball, Zio2, and DeMar DeRozan. They are good. I'll give him that for sure. I'll give him that. But the Knicks, come on. What is going on with my Knicks right now? I mean, just Randle and Tibbs were so upset of a bad call that was made during that Nets game, which I was very upset about. And then this, where they get beat, where they lose by like 4 points in that game. 4 points in that game. I thought the Knicks were going to beat the Bulls again. Didn't happen. Orange Julius Randle, D Rose, Immanuel Quickley, Alec Burks, Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, wherever you are, get it together. All right? You are arguably one of the winningest teams. You are a success story. And you were one of those dominant teams in NBA history, which you were last season when you had a win streak. But this past season you have been. But this past week, 2 losses in a row. This is unacceptable. Knicks, get your ish together. For once in your lives, the least you can do, get aggressive, get points in the paint, get some rhythm, don't get out of sync, and avoid the fouls, all right? You're still a good friend. I have faith in you guys. I really do. I believe the Knicks right now are gonna get taken on any other team. Any other team they can hardly beat down. I'm sure they're beating the Bucks, beating the Lakers, like Lebron James. They've already, beaten the Hawks, by the way. Beating the Pacers already. Lost to the Nets, lost to, they lost to the Bulls, the team they were beaten. But darn, Knicks, you got to get together. Don't let me down. Please do not let me down. Because I'm literally losing it right now. So Knicks, Orange Julius Randle, you were MVP material. That's what you're meant to be. You helped the Knicks get to the playoffs. You helped them get to where they're at. You made them a super team. Oh, super team. This past week, you haven't been that. Where is that charisma? Where is that energy? Where's the synergy at? I need that. Knicks fans thrive for that. But then you end up getting embarrassed last night at the Garden by Bulls. It's not right. None of it is right. I suggest you Knicks get revenge. All right? The least you can do is try to at least redeem yourselves. All right? They will resurrect themselves from a catastrophe. That must happen. All right? Must happen. I know the Knicks, they can get back to the playoffs, get out of the first round. They most certainly have played spoiler, which they have. They already took the Bucks. They most certainly are still going to be a team that's going to get the job done. They're a team right now that may have a bit of a win-loss record. That's fine. All right? Knicks, they're still in this. They need a lot more wins. That's what they need. All right? They can still get to the playoffs. They can still get to the Eastern Conference Division. Even get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Potentially get to the NBA Finals for sure. They can still walk out as new NBA champs in 2022. It may be their year. But I'll tell you, the Knicks, look out. Orange Julius Randle is MVP material, which he has been this whole time. And I really don't understand why Kemba Walker was taking out rotation. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It is. So Knicks, please win a game. Get back to beating down everybody. That's what you gotta do. You better do it like this. I don't care. This week, tomorrow, or Sunday or next week. Either way, you Knicks better get it together to get a win because you're going to need it. And get a good record, which you have done. So Knicks, you better get winning games. You better get back to winning games. Get some rhythm. That's what you need. You're gonna need it. So Knicks, you better win. I'm praying you do. I am praying that you do. I'm confident because remember, confidence is key. Knicks, remember that, Orange Juice Randle. You better step it up too. You better step it up. I hope you do. Another thing I want to get you guys into, by the way, that some really good news here. That Marcus Freeman is the new Notre Dame coach. This saw Sam's after Brian Kelly was the new LSU coach. Now Brian Kelly, you saw him, by the way, debuting Southern accent at an LSU b-ball game. Like really? Wow, that's something. But wow, I know but Southern accent. Come on, not right. But anyway, back to Marcus Freeman. Marcus Freeman, who basically was a defensive coordinator, who's a former defensive coordinator for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, by the way. He's the new coach for Notre Dame. I mean, what an exciting move that is. And I'll tell you this. You know, minorities hires, they're a bit of a big deal, which they are. Because you don't see many black coaches getting hired. And I know the black community, they're satisfied. They're so satisfied with this, which they are. They are. So, yes. Marcus Freeman as the new Notre Dame coach, it's a good fit for him. I'm proud of him. I'm excited for him. He's going to do a lot of big things for Notre Dame, and do I have confidence that he's going to get him to the playoffs? Do I have confidence in him that's going to get Notre Dame to a title game? Perhaps. Sorry. Oh, easy for him, by the way. So I'm sorry, guys. Won't be that easy for him, by the way. But I think he's going to, get up the rankings, and I think that, he will be coaching. I think Notre Dame's got their hands full with Notre Dame's got their hands full with somebody though by tomorrow. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how it's gonna suit there. So good, congrats, Marcus Freeman, being the new coach of Notre Dame, and what a big moment that's gonna be for you. You're gonna have a great, you're gonna be a huge success story, which you are being. You're meant for this. You were built for this, and you were designed for it. So congrats on that. And the video speaks for itself, guys. Check it out. Check it out, everybody. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into. The Grizz last night, they put a murderous beat down on the Thunder by 73 points. They massacred the Thunder 152 to 79. The Grizz's biggest monstrous win they've ever had. Monstrous win, and the Grizz, they are still a playoff team, and they are. I mean, it's a team that beat down his worst last season in the in that playing tournament, and the Puny Warriors were pathetic. I was pleased with that. So yes, the Grizz right now, their team looking for, and they did that without John Morant. I mean, my goodness, how do you describe that? So I gotta ask this. Can the Grizz really win games without John Morant who's dealing with the sprained knee injury? Let me know about that, everybody. I mean, I saw what they did last night when they put a murderous beat down on the Thunder. I mean, wow, Thunder fans are gonna be so upset. But man, Grizz right now, oh my goodness, that is hard to watch. So, wow, Grizz, congrats on that win. What a moment that is for you. So, good job on that. Really good job. Also, this news that Danny Jones is out with a strained neck. So this is not good. It's not. Now, they're coming off winning against the Eagles, which they are. But Danny Jones not in the mix with a strained neck. It's just not good. It's not good. I mean, Giants, they got the Dolphins. They have the Dolphins on Sunday. I think that this would be a really good time if Russell Wilson arrives to the G-Men. And this has been looming for quite a while now, or this past week. So I think that They don't got a QB that's going to fill for Danny Jones. There's one big name out there, and there's one former Super MVP that could actually fill in for Danny Jones. That certain somebody would have to be Russell Wilson. Now Russell Wilson, he's dealt with the middle finger injury to his right hand, and I think that if Russell Wilson goes to the G-Men, this will elevate the chances of the G-Men becoming a better team. The offense will be better. The defense will be a whole lot better. Their defense is good so far overall, right? Which there is. But the offense without Danny Jones, that's not good either. He's got a straight neck. So how's the offense going to do without Danny Jones? How? So I'm not pleased with that. So if Russell Wilson makes a phone call to the G-Men and arranges a get-together with them and offers him a seamless package containing a bona fide offer that he couldn't even refuse, well, ladies and gentlemen, you got your answer. So I would be very surprised if Russell Wilson arrives to the G-Men as their new QB, and I'll be 100% satisfied with that, which I would be. I know for once it is, but honestly, it's to say that the Seals right now, they're no longer a playoff team anymore. I mean, sure, the Seals, they were former Super Bowl champs, and Russell Wilson was former Super Bowl MVP, and Russell Wilson, he's helped the Seals win a lot of games, which they have for sure, and they got to the playoffs, got to the Super Bowl. All right, won a Super Bowl. But this past season, Russell Wilson is already coming off with a broken finger of his and celebrated a birthday. I think he turned 33 this past Monday, by the way. And his birthday present was foiled, by the way, by Washington and their defense. Lost by his 2 points. His birthday present was foiled, by the way. So I think the only birthday present that I think a late birthday present for Russell Wilson that I can think of is Russell Wilson paging the G-Men to be the new QB for sure. That may happen, or an early Christmas present, Russell Wilson being the new Giants QB, if it ensues. And I hope it does. So I will be satisfied if that happens, because the G-Men right now, they don't got a quarterback now. I mean, sure, you had Danny Jones, but he's got a neck strain. So now you got to rely on whoever it's going to be. But my guess is going to be Russell Wilson getting an early gift as the new Giants QB. And I will be so sorry because that has been limited for quite a while. Like it or not, guys, which it has. So if it happens, and it could happen by this week or next week, we don't know, guys. So experts can decide that. So let me know what your thoughts about that. How you going to feel about that? Also, guys, another news. The Suns had an 18-game win streak as they took out the Pistons 114-103 last night. And as far as the Suns go, they got to take on a team they've already murdered this past Tuesday. They got those pathetic, scrawny, and weakling Warriors. Weak Steph Curry, trash Curry, that is. I mean, he had 12 points in that game, but he still sucks. And even though Steph Curry got exposed, which they did, you saw Mikal Bridges block Steph Curry on trying to attempt a three-pointer. Steph Curry got exposed, and come later on tonight, Steph Curry and the Round Warriors are going to be exposed again. The Suns are going to make this a 19-game win streak, which they are. The Suns right now, they are a team that made it to the title game, and along with CB3, that was his first title game in 16 years. So you may have got your first punch ticket to Title Town in your 16 years, but you didn't walk out. You did not walk out with that brass ring. Smith, I'm going to give you the opportunity to do so. This is your opportunity to redeem yourself. This is your opportunity to once again prove all the doubters, the haters, and naysayers wrong. This is your opportunity to, rewrite the mistake from last season. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to prove you can still get this, to prove you can get that brass ring, to prove everyone wrong. Because even though you were disappointed from last season, which you were, and you and the Suns are on a 18 Rotten Warriors again, much like you did this past Tuesday. So there's absolutely no chance, zero chance, those puny, disgusting, pathetic Warriors are going to get revenge on the Suns, which they will not, even though Devin Booker's got a left hammy injury, which he has. But the Suns, they can still win games without Devin Booker. You got CB3, you got DeAndre Ayton, you have Mikal Bridges, you got Cam Johnson, you got Cam Payne, you got DeAndre Ayton. Those guys now, oh my goodness, they're gonna tear apart anybody. I mean, they're gonna make this a 19-game win streak. So, oh wow, I'm surprised. I mean, look, those puny Warriors can cry more all they want. They got beat down by the Suns. They got scorched by the Suns. They got Steph Curry got sunburned, by the way. He'll probably get sunburned again later tonight. But by the way, so Steph Curry got sunburned by the Suns. We all know that for sure. I mean, he sucked last night. He sucked this past Tuesday. He's gonna have sunburn again come later on tonight. By the way, he's gonna get sunburned again. Just watch, guys. Just watch. It's the best part. So the Suns are going to burn those pathetic, disgusting, pedophile Warriors again later tonight. I look forward to. I think it makes a 19-game win streak. 19-game win streak, which they will. So Suns beat them again. Sunburn them. Burn them again. Look at that. And also, guys, other news here. I'm going to get you guys into here. Who was the former GM and president of Blazers People Operations? He had intimidation and explicit foul language that he said at the Blazers staff members. By the way, so if you guys remember that Neil O'Shea was investigated for workplace misconduct, harassment, bullying, antics, intimidation, and all those other. And then they did get a law firm, by the way, as well. And they're gonna interview, and the law firm's gonna conduct some interviews with these former employees or current employees that were actually victims of these of toxic workplace misconduct, by the way. So honestly, I could tell you though that this should have been happening sooner, prior to the Blazers organization being investigated for our workplace misconduct. By the way, that Neil O'Shea was investigated for, and that did get in the pink slip. So he should have gotten the pink slip a whole lot sooner, prior to the investigation, which came out weeks ago, I guess. But I'm sorry, it's almost the end of the season. It's going to be almost the end of the year, by the way. Why would you want to wait until the end until almost the end of the year to fire Neil O'Shea? You should have had him fired prior to Neil O'Shea being investigated for workplace misconduct and making derogatory remarks and foul language as well towards staff members of the Blazers organization. So the move was good though, but that should have been done sooner though. So that is all I can say there. But I'll tell you, it could be next though. Suns owner Rob Sarver Hickman after he's accused of racism, misogynistic remarks, and also workplace misconduct. Well, he could be next as well. So that should have happened sooner as well. But your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that, buddy? You think Neil Shea should have been released sooner prior to the investigation of workplace misconduct? By the way, let me know in the comment section about that. Let me know how you feel about that. All right, I will just respond to that. You think that Rob Sarver is going to be next, brother? After the owner was being accused of racism, being a racist, misogynistic remarks, and harassment, and even workplace misconduct that these former and current employees have faced, by the way, from the Suns. So your thoughts are about on that note. Let me know in the comment section about that. I will definitely address response to those things. That's all there's like in there, buddy. Also, some others I want to get you guys into for sure, ladies and gentlemen, that the Wolverines and also the Lions, by the way, they're gonna wear patches, TM42, which is so right here, Tyler. Sorry, yeah, test me, Tate Meyer, and Block O. This all was accused of gunning down, including a teacher, in his attack at Oxford High School, which happened this past Tuesday, by the way. The 15-year-old perpetrator by the name of Ethan Crumley has been arrested and charged on attempted, on manslaughter charges, first degree murder, and terrorism charges as well. The parents, James and Jennifer Crumley, they have also been charged from homicide, involuntary manslaughter as well, for sure. So if that fact that Ethan Crumley is convicted of these charges, I think he gets like 10 years behind bars on that note. So why would the parents unknowingly do a heinous act, purchasing this piece of trash kiddo a weapon, a firearm? It makes no sense. I know a lot of parents are infuriated with this. I know a lot of parents are infuriated with this with this sort of incident, which they are. And honestly, that's just unacceptable too. So clearly, it's disturbing. It's just sad. It is just distasteful, which it is. I'm ashamed of these guys, the parents and the victims that were killed. By the way, were sports individuals. They are Tate Meyer, who tried to disarm the gunman, the perpetrator. Hannah St. Juliana, Madison Baldwin, and Justin Schilling. Those are the 4 perpetrators that were deceased in the Oxford High School attack this past Tuesday. And also, yeah. Also, yeah, I told you, yeah, also that I just want to send my thoughts and prayers to the Oxford High School individuals, the students, all their family members, all their fans, all their viewers, all the subscribers, of this horrific, tragic incident that happened this past Tuesday. And also the Lions, the Wolverines, the Pistons, of this horrific tragedy as well. So you'll see the Lions and the Wolverines wear TM42 and Block O patches and Michigan Strong patches as well. So they can also and they can write on their shoes, and they can write on their cleats as well. Even on their shoes, even the Pistons, they're upset about this as well. You probably might see them wear those tags, those patches as well. So it's a big move for them. So that's all there's I can say on that. And even though Michigan, they got a handful with Iowa, so yeah, that is all I can say on that, everybody. And Michigan, they just come off a win against Ohio State last week, and they're second place. But stuff like this happens, you got to speak up. You got to step up, and they're just only doing the shows supporting the deceased individuals that were gunned down for it all. It's just like this has been going on for decades, and parents and students aren't having it no more. They're just living people, not just in the state, Michigan, but all over the country. Whether in Virginia, whether in Massachusetts, whether in NYC, whether in Kansas, any other schools out there. So there's no race. There's no race for that. All. It's just unacceptable. So just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, and they should know better. So that's all I can say on that, everybody. That's ridiculous. So that's all I can say on that. Also, this look, guys, another news that Felicia Spencer is going to be leaving is going to retire from the UFC to focus on mental health issues. And then, yes, mental health is a big thing. It's a big deal. So you got to take care of yourself, take care of your well-being, and just take care of yourself. So that's all I can say on that, everybody. And also some news here that 4 UFC fighters got released, and they are Impa Kasanganay, John Allen, Leanna Justin, and Bharat Kandare. So that's some not so good news there. That's all there's I can say on there, everybody. And honestly, I'm not sure what happened. That's all there's need to know on there, everybody. So not a good move there. Others I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Beth Phoenix is going to be leaving NXT. It's going to be leaving NXT after War Games, which you'll see on Sunday. My question is this: will Beth Phoenix be on commentary for either the Raw or SmackDown rosters? And it may happen. It might be in her future. I can tell you that it might be in her future. She does good commentary, and she played a role in that Index wedding, by the way, or Index, and also known as Index 2.0. By the way, we all know that for sure. We also know that Unraveled, but yes, it did happen. She did conduct that Index 2.0 wedding, and that's all I can say on everybody. And it's the first week, which it is. It's history there. So that is all there's you gotta know on that. So Beth Phoenix will be leaving NXT after War Games on Sunday. She got killed. She got to rely on even herself. So that is everything you need to know on that, buddy. And yeah, that's all you need to know just for knowing that. And I do. And what the question is, will she be in the main roster for Raw, SmackDown to do commentary there? Let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comment section. And what are your thoughts about that, everybody? Let me know for sure. I will definitely be able to address response to that. That is all there is. You know, it could be a big move for her. Think about it, guys. It may happen. You never know. So that is also I can say on that, everybody. Also, some other news here that the Ryan Cowboys they defeated the Saints by 10 points, 27-17. And sure, the Cowboys are coming back from after the losing streak, by the way. And the fact that they're better without Mike, and even though Mike McCarthy had COVID, by the way, she did, and 8 staffers had COVID as well. And Amari Cooper came back for sure, even though he had COVID, by the way, as well. He's on the COVID protocols as well. But clearly, that's ridiculous. It's just it's a tainted victory. That loss. That one was a fluke. Cowboys got real lucky. Right back, guys. Real lucky, which they did. Those pathetic Cowboys got real lucky, but they're gonna fall. They're gonna crumble, and I hope they do. Who they got next? And they have a bye week this week to go. So that is all I can send everybody. So that is pretty much everything he's doing that. So Cowboys got lucky in that game. I will say that for sure, everybody. That's all you need to know.
What a disastrous year was last year, right? COVID, all the players that tested positive.
You'll save hundreds over Verizon. Switch now to Xfinity.
Sorry, but I just had to do something. All right. So I was saying here that yes, yeah, Cowboys got real lucky, but they won't get away with that one. That needs to next week. No, they will not. And also some other things I want to get you guys into that Jeff Neal was arrested on Thanksgiving last week after a DWI arrest and for carrying a firearm along with a firearm. So not looking good there. So that's everything he's doing there. Not looking good there. And also some other news here I want to get you guys into that Deion Sanders invites a IG model, Brittany Renner, to encourage Jackson State players. And it's something what going on there. It just come on, not right. But she encouraged him to get a little speech. She did. It was amazing. But they sort of, I don't know what happened there. Something's got to be said there, and I just not right. This is not right. So hide your interests, hide your exes, hide your wives and girlfriends, and hide your butlers and parents and maids and anybody out there. Please do so, everybody, on that note. That's all I can say on that, everybody, and that's everything you know. So that doesn't look good there, everybody. Doesn't look good there. Also, another this year that Brock Lesnar returns tonight on SmackDown, and you'll see him and SmackDown has started. By the way, guys, it's on Fox. So Brock Lesnar is returning from suspension, and it returns tonight. So SmackDown is on right now, guys. So that is all I can say on that, everybody. And that is all there is you to know. So Brock Lesnar returns tonight, and he could get his hands on Roman Reigns again. Look forward to that. The child will achieve the head of the table. That's anything you need to know on that, everybody. That's all I can say. So that's the best news yet there. And that's everything to know. So it's gonna happen there, guys. It's gonna happen there. And that's all you need to know, everybody. That's all there is for that. And that's everything. That's all you need to know on that, everybody. And that's all you need to know. But I'll say what may happen here. Brock Lesnar may be facing, may invoke his rematch clause against Roman Reigns at the day one pay-per-view for the Universal title. That may happen. Or yes, I know Sami Zayn's the number one contender for the Universal title, by the way, against Roman Reigns. But you may see Sami Zayn against Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar triple threat for the Universal title at the day one pay-per-view. That's WWE's news pay-per-view for 2022, which is huge. And that's everything you know on that, everybody. That's everything you gotta know. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, on other news, I want to get you guys into that. A scuffle broke out during the Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 36 Mafia. 36 Mafia versus battle, and oh my goodness, that was must see. Must watch. I gotta say that, everybody. I know a lot of you guys saw it. I know a lot of fans are satisfied. They wish they were that a commercial break. Not a commercial break, but wow, nobody won. No one won. It was good. Overall it was good. You saw Chameleon in there. You saw Lil Weezy, Baby Tucci, Lil Jon, Terrence Howard was there. Project Pat was there. Wiz Khalifa was there. It was amazing. So I loved it overall. Absolutely. But the scuffle, that was super good. It looked like Def Jam Vendetta. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. It had good rings, fellas. So you gotta love that. So you gotta look good Chris too on that note. Busy Bone just mocking, things Mafia, I guess. Then they're doing haymakers. It was must see, must watch. So we get a live right there. So I'm looking forward to that. That's some of the fans were condoning. That's what they were looking for. That's what they're looking for, and that's what it comes to. Which, by the way, that's the first time they ever had it. But wow, look at that. They got what they bargained for, which they did. So let's for that. Let's look for that. Also, guys, other news here that Mark Turgeon is out as Terps B-ball coach after 10 plus seasons. So let's for that. Also for that, everybody. And that's everything you need to know. So Mark Turgeon is out as Turks b-ball coach after 10 plus seasons. So it's for that, everybody. So what's he doing there, buddy? Also, another thing I want to get you guys into. One which also there'll be a Sonic the Hedgehog live action TV series. God, we got just want to let you guys know that Sonic Movie 2 will be out April 8, 2022. And it could be, and this Sonic live action TV series on Paramount Plus could be out after the movie. By the way, guys, so it's news right there. Some news there. Also, guys, wish happy birthday out to Amanda Seyfried, Juliana Moore, Brandon Fraser, Anna Chalumsky. You got Swift, Tiffany Haddish, Lil Baby, Jimmy Styles, Ozzy Osbourne, Trina, Holly Marie Combs, Sage, Ryan Campbell, Dasha Polanco, Keegan, Connor, Tracy, Jenna Dewan. You got Raymond of King of Fresh 15, Larry Williams, Baby Smooth, Steve Harris, Alicia Sacramone, Miles Shamley Watson. You got Samantha Long, Miles Shamley Watson, Samantha Long, Rico Love, Carrie Bigman, Katarina Witt, Luis Rowe. So send my birthday wishes. Shout out to Twitter. Please be sure to do some of that. That's all you need to know. That's all I can say on that, everybody. So you need to know on that, buddy. So you need to know on that, buddy. And so you need to know on that, buddy. So those you need to know on that, buddy. That's everything doing there, buddy. That's everything doing there, buddy. That's everything doing there, buddy. Somebody brother wish else so that's what good you for that. And the Suns, they're gonna beat down the Warriors again later on tonight. So look forward to that. Good sponsor, Lebron James. False positive. And what are your thoughts about that, everybody? On that note, and he's gonna be coming back later on tonight against the Clips. So look forward. That's amazing news there. Your thoughts on AB being suspended 3 games, by the way, for carrying a fake COVID vax card, and for it was a code protocol violation.
No questions asked.
So you just doing that, buddy. It's also assuming that, everybody. That's interesting. You need to know on that. So I can say. Any thoughts on the scuffle between Bone Thugs and Harmony against 3-6 Mafia? Your thoughts, everybody? I know you guys are pleading for that. Let me know about that, everybody. This was all in the verse battle last night. Your thoughts, everybody? Also, guys, what are your thoughts on the Cowboys in the Saints? Let me know in the comment section about that. I'll just about sure. So you know on that. Your thoughts on Marcus Freeman being the new Notre Dame football coach? Let me know about that, but I'll just about sure. That's everything you know, and that's all I can say. But I'll back for breaking news. Sometimes live just to a whole lot more close sports, everything sports later. Everything's gonna know. That's all I got to say. Everybody take care, you guys. You guys have a good weekend. Please be safe with that. Bye bye.
That's a great idea. If I'm being honest, I dreamed of winning the Universal Championship. I don't really want to do it in Texas.